I bet. So Rick and Morty are in this cave, right? There's some weird face huggers on their face. Morty tries getting it off, but then Rick instantly packs them both. They put the face huggers back on their face, right? They start going through this Planet City thing called Glozo or whatever. Turns out Morty is their leader or something. And Rick is an absolute wet wipe who makes YouTube videos triggering people. So he's actually just like me for real. Apparently Morty orders them to Glozo Earth by sending a nuke there. But then these motherfuckers figured out that they weren't aliens or whatever. Rick and Morty tried to escape type shit. And they're fighting off hella aliens and start doing up Star Wars, blowing everything up, right? They're absolutely destroying this whole society. They thought about doing a 9/11, like they was really about to blow up the Twin Towers, but then they decided to go over Pearl Harbor instead. And then they go back home, right? And now they're having breakfast type shit. And Jerry is into beekeeping now. Summer's friend wants to fuck him because of it, but that's besides the point. Turns out Rick and Morty left Summer behind on Glozo, and then these motherfuckers get back on the ship and they're arguing on the way back to go get her, right? And once they get back to Glozo, they start feeling like shit for fucking up their whole planet. The locals fucking hate him for destroying their whole society, and rightly so, like they do deserve that shit. Then these niggas do a whole Power Rangers suit up scene and start slicing niggas up, right? Slice, minky.
Sing, 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 sing.
They're fucking up these aliens, and then they remember that they came back to rescue Summer. Turns out she's the empress of this whole civilization, right? Because she's the only one who's not been incubated by a fucking egg. Then we get a flashback to how this whole adventure started, right? Turns out Summer was listening to a podcast in the whip. Then once they landed, Rick and Morty were looking at some cool eggs, right? And ended up getting fucked up by facehuggers. Summer had a toothpick in her face, so all the facehuggers that tried attacking her ended up dying, right? So they started calling Summer a god, and the other aliens were about it, but they literally die after 2 minutes, so they just decided to listen to her. She ends up teaching them how to make a whole civilization. It's all about peace and love and shit. And she orders them to build a rocket so that they can get sent back to Earth. So the alien on Morty's face gets pissed off at her, right? And then he goes to Rick to complain about it. Anyways, their facehuggers start beefing, and then they start making out, which is pretty fucking insane, I'm not gonna lie. This whole episode is pretty fucked up, but anyways. As they're planning to escape, we see the start of the episode again, where Morty's facehugger gets caught by the side of the cave and then rips off. Summer ends up sentencing Rick and Morty to death, and then to prove that they're gonna die, she gets in the car with them. Some random alien tries executing them, but Morty starts playing a harmonica, killing everyone who hears it. Rick and Morty massacred a whole peaceful society of aliens with a harmonica, all because someone wanted to listen to a podcast. Then they go back home, right? Rick and Morty are watching TV when they suddenly think they're gonna hatch eggs. And they're crying about this being full circle from the first episode, like they're really about to die together, like 1,000 episodes, all that bullshit. Beth comes in and she's like, what the fuck's going on? These men are saying they're gonna die and shit. Turns out they just both needed a shit, so they end up shitting themselves and making a whole mess. But yeah, I know this video seems pretty random, but I can't lie, my other Rick and Morty video just hit 10k, and that's my first video to hit 10k, so I thought I might as well just do another one. So yeah, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go watch my other videos, and yeah, get the fuck out of here.